Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, team from Rourkela Steel Plant emerges winner at the 19th National Supervisory Skills Competition. Induction training for the newly recruited ACT trainees held. Teachers' Day celebration by Deepika Mahila Sangati. Now, the news in detail. A three-member team of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has brought laurels for the steel plant by bagging the first prize in the 19th National Supervisory Skills Competition organized recently at Kolkata by the Confederation of Indian Industry, Eastern Region. The team consisted of Mr. Deepak Sahu, Mr. Gopabandhu Behra and Mr. Sri Sahananda Das, all OCTs from New Plate Mill. The RSP team won the award in the Repairs and Maintenance category by presenting their project, Improving Reliability of Mixed Gas Pressure of Reheating Furnace. It may be noted that the National Supervisory Skills Competition is a prestigious CII initiative for encouraging and recognizing industrial supervisors and enhancing their competencies through learning and sharing. In a function organized at Gopabandhu Auditorium on 3rd September 2019, Mr. Deepak Chatraj, CEO RSP, felicitated the team members and congratulated them for the success. Notably, the project has already been implemented by the team at the reheating furnace of New Plate Mill. It is noteworthy that the gas-fired reheating furnace works on the principle of gas-fired combustion process. The team worked on the problem related to the fluctuation of gas pressure which was affecting the performance of the furnace. Taking the aid of different analysis methodologies, the team identified root cause of the problem which lied in the main gas control valve. A detailed plan was prepared after a lot of brainstorming and the mixed gas pressure control valve positioner was changed without affecting the natural production of the mill. The job was completed within stipulated time and this has brought consistency in the mixed gas pressure. An induction training for the newly joined attendant-cum-technicians trainees was held at HRD Center of Rourkela Steel Plant on 2nd and 3rd September. Mr. Rajendra Mishra, GM HRD, inaugurated the program. In all, 44 ACTs have joined RSP this year. Mr. Mishra welcomed the newly joined ACTs to the RSP family and exhorted them to learn the skills and contribute meaningfully to the organization with utmost safety and a positive attitude. During the two-day session, the trainees were briefed about the company overview by Mr. L. Marandi, Deputy Manager HRD. A session on gas safety was conducted by Mr. S. C. Nayak, Junior Officer, EMD, while the session on electrical safety was taken by Mr. B. Sahu, DGM HRD. Mr. Shivranjan, DGM HRD, spoke about responsibility development and positive attitude, while a session on general health tips was taken by Mr. R. K. Tripathi, Deputy Manager, M&HS. The program was coordinated by Mr. L. Marandi, Deputy Manager, HRD. The trainees are now undergoing shop-based training in HRD. Teachers' Day was celebrated by the members of Deepika Mahila Sangati, a leading philanthropic organization of the Steel City in the Sangati premises on 5th September. Mrs. Raka Chatraj, President Deepika Mahila Sangati, was the chief guest of the program. Mrs. Suman Lata, Mrs. Anuradha Banerjee, Mrs. Meenakshi Mahapatra, all vice presidents, Mrs. Sujata Kuntia, Secretary of the Sangati, members of the governing body and office bearers of both the schools and teachers of Beginners Academy and Deepika Ispat Sikhya Sadan were also present on the occasion. The program commenced with lighting of the ceremonial lamp by Mrs. Raka Chatraj and the other dignitaries. They also paid floral tributes on the portrait of Bharat Ratna Salvapari Radhakrishnan, the second President of India, as well as the illustrious educationalist and statesman on his birth anniversary. Thereafter, Mrs. Raka Chatraj, along with the Vice Presidents, felicitated Mrs. Pratibha Gandhanayak, Principal Beginners Academy, Mr. S.K. Samal, Principal, and Mr. S.K. Mishra, Administrator of Deepika Ispat Sikhya Sadan, and all the teachers of both the schools by giving them token gifts. Mrs. Sujata Kuntia welcomed the gathering and coordinated the program. The students of Deepika Ispat Sikhya Sadan presented a cultural program comprising song and dance to mark the occasion. It is worth mentioning here that Deepika Mahila Sangati runs a kindergarten school, Beginners Academy, and manages Deepika Ispat Sikhya Sadan, a free school set up by RSP for the underprivileged children. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.